Hi YouTube! Welcome to the finale of 999! I am so freaking excited. I'm really excited. I'm actually super excited. I'm actually incredibly excited. I'm super duper excited to the point where I can launch myself from this chair onto a big pool. I would love to go in a pool right now. Anyways, let's go and see what happens. Yesterday we got a lot of memories. We got a lot of info yesterday. Let me just give you guys a quick recap of what happened. We went through door number 4 and then door number 7 and door number 1 at the end. Door number 4 we got a clover door, not door, bookmark, a clover bookmark, like a 4-leaf clover bookmark. And door number 4, which is door number 7, we gave Clover the bookmark is what I meant to say. And she was like, "Oh my god, thank you, Junpei. Like that's kind of just like me. That's kind of just like me. Like, yeah, we're both 4-leaf clovers. Yes, yes." And I was like, "Yes, that's why I gave it to you." And then on the 4th door, we found the dead body of the captain, and she was like, "Oh my god, I know who killed my brother. It was Snake and 7." And then we spoke. Oh, it's just the intro. That scared the fuck out of me. And then we spoke about what did we do? I kind of forgot after what the intro happened. We did not finish. No, Breb. Hey, Breb. We were kind of stuck. Not stuck. I was stuck because we were almost reaching the limit of 6 hours, and I can't do that because YouTube does not allow 6-hour videos from an account that isn't verified. So I couldn't upload the VOD if I would continue. So I was just like, okay, we're gonna stop here, and we're gonna finish the rest tomorrow. And I was honestly, it was really long. So and it was like 2:30 for me a.m. So I had to stop. I didn't want to finish it. But now we're here, and now we're gonna finish it. I think this is our save file. I think it was, yes. Let's go. We finished the library yesterday. Now we know. Okay, quick recap again because we didn't even finish. Santa. Oh my god, did I say Snake last time when I said Snake killed my brother? No, I meant Santa and 7, not Snake, sorry. Santa is 0. Akane is number 9. We don't know why that other person from the beginning had number 9. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. It's a very long story. Just look at the flowchart for a second. Look at this long-ass flowchart. We're gonna be here for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7! 7! Hi, Rudolph. What a beautiful day. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, Mabsuki. Hi, Damsel. Everybody. I still haven't announced it, but I'm sure y'all know. Damsel's birthday stream is this upcoming Sunday, July 13th. What the freaking heck? Go support my sister on her birthday. Oh my god. Please go there. Please. It's gonna be 7 p.m. PST, I think. Not PST, CST. So please go to Damsel's birthday bash stream. I'm gonna be there. So if you want to go there, come along with me. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. We finished the library yesterday, so this is us just now leaving the library. So let's see what happens. The door opened. Oh my god, it's like we never left. And Junpei and the others leapt through it.
Alright, this is the next.
Just as 7 was about to finish his sentence, their attention was drawn to the clang of metal on metal ringing out behind them. Closed on them. They spun around. The door they'd just come through had slammed shut.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Junpei grabbed a hold of it with both hands and pulled with all his strength.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
That's the one we couldn't open.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Is this another puzzle? Oh my god, we just finished one.
Looks that way.
No way!
Oh, look at the head. Oh my god, look at this head.
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
This is such a fun group.
I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking.
I hate this music.
We haven't much time. Let's find that key card.
It's scary.
Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it.
Call someone a fatty again. I was watching those clips again yesterday because I was like, wait, I kind of want to make that into a TikTok. Why did she do that? she said that out of nowhere.
All right then, let's begin.
Oh my god, we just finished this puzzle. Now we gotta do another one. Oh. IGN, obviously, Mobsuki. Ugh. This is the study. Oh wow, this is a big room. It's not really big, but like at the same time, this angle makes it look kind of big. Fatty whale, old wrinkly clover brought out every name in the book. I know. Should I? Oh, what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, is the volume okay with y'all? Cause I did change the settings a little bit. I made it a little louder because I was looking through the clips and I was like, wait, the game is a little low. Is it better now? Or is it a little low? Look, Junpei, the rust on here looks like Elvis's face. Yeah, how exciting. Elvis Presley? That doesn't look like anything, girl. A bunch of heads on the floor. I'm scared. What are the heads? What are the heads? What is that? Can I not look at it? I can't look at it. Piles of crap everywhere. This is a pretty impressive mess. If we try to search every one of these, we are gonna be at it till the cows come home. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves then. Don't you get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this later, okay? We should try something more promising. Okay. I know what I know my plan, which is bring out IGN, because I don't know. I don't think I can do this. Study IGN 999 guide. Because, no thank you. I'm here for the story, not for the puzzles. Just as the library before, it was extremely heavy on object collection. The study is a collection of puzzles reminiscent of the torture room. Oh my god, shout out to that room. That was a scary room. When Lotus sat down on the chair and we were like, oh my god, please don't die. On the first screen, which for reference is the rightmost, screen of the line, check the board to your right to find a map of the world. Thank you. Hey, Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. New material, what's next? Might seem unnecessary since you've got this guide. Oh. Well. But you can't start the puzzle it relates to unless you have the map in hand. One screen left of the starting screen. So, one screen left of the starting screen. Examine the keyboard poking out from behind the metal wall. This one... Ooh. From here, take a closer look at the screen to start the first puzzle. The screen is huge. Wonder why it's blue. Maybe if I touch it. Oh my god! Why did I think that was like chemical equations? There's something on the screen now. What is this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a closer look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all of the cells all green. Okay, let's see what IGN says. The goal is to finesse the visible values in the square so the rows and columns sum to either 10A or 21L. If you're looking to do it yourself, have a look at the hexadecimal guide on general help. This puzzle is in base 22. Oh my god, I'm gonna need a video guide because I don't know how. The guide is telling me to do it by myself. Girl, what guide are you? What helpful guide are you? Study room. 9999. There we go. Study room walkthrough. It's 13 minutes. What? 13 minutes? I ain't got no 13 minutes. He grabbed the map, then went to the puzzle. Let's see how he solves the puzzle. Clicked on the bottom, not bottom, top left. Clicked on the top left. Clicked on that one. Clicked on the middle. Clicked on that one again for some reason. And then clicked on this one. Yes! You did it, Junpei. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected from you, Junpei. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out. Where? Oh, that one. The cross emblem. Sometimes I forget that this game is 3D. Okay, we got the cross emblem. What's next? All we gotta do next is move to this screen, which has this screen. Click on this. Junpei, it looks like there's a compass on there. Now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. The same thing? The important part is the nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel on the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm gonna use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay, then show me, now! Of course. Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. This looks like it probably works the same way the steering wheel and the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the directions, I wanted to turn to the compass that will turn that direction. Then I just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing to where I want it to. I'm betting something will happen if I can do it right. Alright, let's do this. Oh, he was talking a lot. Okay, let's see how this guy moves it. He's moving it to west, south, sorry, not west. How did I south? Oh wait, I can see the guide for that, right? Yeah, southwest, southeast, northeast. Let's go to south first. South. Boom. Southwest. What's next? Southeast, which is this one. Boom. Southeast, and then northeast, which is this one. Oh my god. Boom. What's next? East, northeast. East, northeast. No! It's okay. East. Oh my god! I did it the wrong way. I'm not gonna stop until I go to north. East. North. Oh shit, I messed up. Fuck, okay. Well, we're doing this again. Okay, south. And then west. And then southeast. Southeast. And then northeast. I'm not a professional. I never said I was, Breb. I never said I was. East. And then north. And then east. That should be done. There we go. Yay, you did it, Junpei. Ew. Good boy. I'm not saying that. Knock it off. Ew. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It's just kind of slid open and something came out. Oh yeah. I heard a noise too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise, like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? This thing. The helm emblem. And then this big thing. No, not this. Can we not go this way? This. Let's open it. A coffin! Oh my god! It's Alice! It's Alice! We found her! We found Alice! It's all ice! Alice! Oh my god! We found Alice! My name isn't Alice. That is pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in here. A coffin. A coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way, could this be? I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin! I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell him. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Oh my god, it's Alice! We found her! All ice. The two machines. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha! No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, Seven, you think you could open up with your superhuman strength? No, What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? What the heck is going on here? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge, beneath the navel of the Gigantic. We really did find her behind the Forest of Knowledge, which is the library. She's behind it. I kind of like this game. I think I love this game. Oh my god. My name is Alice. What's next? This man is still doing the puzzle. Oh, that thing isn't even the thing that we're supposed to open. We're supposed to open this. There's something written on these pieces of papers. It looks like we got 3 sheets of stuff. Thank you. What's next? Another puzzle. Oh my god. Oh yeah, me too, damsel. I never thought there would be a library on this Titanic, but it's hidden very well. It's in, like, the church for some reason. Let's see what happens when I... Whoa, well, now we've got something on the screen at least. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that the Morse code puzzled back into the communications office. Morse code? Yeah. The dots on here look like it's for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll give it a try. Before I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the oh my god, they really want me to check the instructions. They really want me to check the instructions. If I just tap the button, I'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll enter a dash. Once we enter our answers, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. I can also switch through the code sheets I've got by touching 3 icons on the right. Alright, let's do this. What am I supposed to do? Which one? Let me check what the video does. Who the fuck is Morse? Right, and what is his code? Is this the A one? Oh no, this is just a bunch of stuff. Let me see what this man does first. And I'll save the code before he stops. Because I don't know what the Morse code is. It's 2 dots, and then 1 long dash, and then dot, and then lash, not, and then boom. I don't even know how they got that code. Got it though. I see. It seems you solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. Oh! How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sound the machine made. After that, it was a matter to decode them. Ah yes, I believe I heard the noise somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Oh my god. I choked on my spit. Speaking of scary, Brab, let me tell y'all a story today that happened. You know what? I went to the carnival with a few friends. It opens every summer. It's kind of a mess, but there's stuff there that's free, so we go there for fun. And I went to the stand that had the little water guns on it. And their prizes were kind of fun, but I saw 2 prizes that I was like, I need to tell people about this. I need to tell people about this. The 2 prizes were one of the bag. It was 2 bags. The first bag was a Labubu bag. And the second bag was an AI unicorn. Could they have not just used a, like, like just any unicorn image that popped up on Google? They had to go through a generator just to search up unicorns to put on a bag. That one's the one that actually gagged me. The Labubu one was just out of nowhere because I didn't think Labubus were that famous. But they are. They're that famous. They're in carnivals at this point. Like, no, I don't hate Labubus. I just think I was just gagged because I was like, wait, Labubus are actually that famous. Like, they're everywhere now. Mind you, there were a bunch of stalls that were selling Dubai chocolate. I was living in consumerism hell. I felt like I was in a dream. Everything was just like, oh, Dubai chocolate, matcha latte, Labubu. Like, everything was right in front of me. And I was gagged because I didn't think it was that serious. But it is to some of the girls out there. It is. It's that serious. They really want their Labubus. They really want their matcha lattes. They really want their Dubai chocolates. They want everything. Anyways, back to 999. Back to 999. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? They're huge now. They've been around for so long and they randomly blew up. I think they blew up because of Lisa from Blackpink, right? Was she the reason that they blew up? Yeah, that's true. One more thing. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now. What? The coffin is unlocked now. The fuck? Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. Lisa, the Drag Race girls. Ah, okay, period. The Laruru. I forgot about that queen. Okay, we're gonna see who's behind this coffin. Is it actually gonna be Alice? Or was that just a hoax? It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this is a coffin. There's going to be something horrible in there. I just know it. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. There's nothing in there. I knew it. So Alex, what? Alice was just a hoax. It's gonna be Nini Leaks. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, can't believe it. I was scared of something like that. What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said it, there's nobody in there. There's something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? What? There's nothing. Oh. That's what it is. Looks like we've got a plate with an emblem on it. The Neptune key. We finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. Okay, we found the Neptune key. That means we can leave. As far as this other thing goes, a coffin emblem. I want to check something real quick. I want to see the flow chart. This is gonna be a puzzle. Yeah, that's gonna be a puzzle. We need one more thing. Let's see what it is. Is that the cardboard Sword and Shield from Pokemon Sword and Shield? Damsel, how did you do? I know you were doing the DLC the other day. I was sleeping. I saw like most of the VOD, but then I got busy and I forgot to finish the rest. Wait, hold on.
We won.
Okay, I was just checking something. You haven't started the DLC yet. You're actually trying to work through the post game so you can get your legendary. I love the post game for Sword and Shield. All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trip. Okay, we've seen this. Let's skip all the way. They open Alice and they're shocked. They're gagged because Alice is not in there. Who is tagging me in Discord? Let's see. Okay, sorry, I just had to check the Discord. Oh my god. I know, Alice is in the bathroom. She's coming soon. She's coming soon. She just had to go take a potty break. He is just walking around the room. What is he doing? What are you doing? I think I'm just impatient, but what are you doing? He is just walking around the room. Oh my god, this man does not know anything, just like me. Is he using a guide too? No, he's probably smarter than I am. I think he forgot where to go. Oh, okay. We forgot something. This babes. Hey, queen. Now we gotta go back to this area. Put these in there. Put the emblems. Nothing's happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. On the upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom right indentation. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Perhaps we need to insert the emblems in this order. That order, huh? I kind of did not understand what he said. I should have been. But y'all know me. I'm very impatient. Okay, so he wants this one first. Whoa. Well, now we've got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some sort of kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, the area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you can't move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you've moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. And that's it. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like they say, practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one, then you can make fun of me. Oh, girl, he's blind. Junpei being ableist, as usual. Okay, let's see what this man does, because I'm not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6, and then the 3 is 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen if they are all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Fine. Oh, do I need something else? Okay. They want me to put the cross one next. Okay. Something that showed up on the screen. This puzzle sure looks like a lot like the last one. There are more of those red balls you cannot move. The numbers for each area are different too. It looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture is worth 100 words. Let's give it a shot. Isn't that a picture is worth... Oh my god. Let's see what this man does, cause y'all know me. I don't care about the puzzles. I care about the story. Puzzles can be story, but like at the same time, I am too impatient. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. No, 5, and then 4, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. What's the next one? Is it this one? Oh. It's this one. Looks like the rules are the same, though. Don't you think you should double check it? Come on, this is the 3rd time I've done this. I'll be fine. So this, if you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one has 3 red balls. 2, 6, 8 for this one. And then 4, 5, 7. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel. I just hit my feet. I just stubbed my foot. Oh my god. This is the 4th one. This puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we've solved this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I'll solve this one in no time. Okay. In no time exactly, because I am cheating. Oh, just every number in this, okay. Okay. Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions! Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Whoa!
Picture.
Who was that? Is that the whole gang that we heard last time? Is that Ace? Are we gonna find out that that's Ace? That's Ace! Y'all, that is Ace down, and that is the first man we see. That is number 9, the OG number 9. Oh my god, y'all.
What the hell is this?
Yes, so why does Ace look kinda... I kinda like Ace in this top hat. Wait, no, he was a horrible man, never mind.
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
Wait, is that guy... Hold on. Hold on.
He had the zero bracelet on his left arm.
And
the
that
second
one...
man with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
That one looks like the guy that Ace like he thought it was Snake. Cause he was wearing Snake's clothing for some reason.
He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9.
Yeah, we saw that one.
He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit,
That's Ace.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Now they have to. Now they figure out that Ace is the killer, and then they put the two things next to each other, and then they kill Snake and Ace. Cause Snake is the one that's actually Zero. Is Snake Zero? We don't even know at this point.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too.
and they look happy, like they knew each other well.
They got their glasses of wine, acting all happy and chic. That one kind of looks like he put Daisy's wig on for some reason.
Why? How?
Look, that's Princess Daisy, bitch.
How in the world are these 4 men?
If she had black hair. How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
They don't know that Guy X is the other guy that was killed. We know though because we've seen the other ending.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
Well, yes, we know.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
We recognize him because he was killed
What's the date of
by
the photograph?
Ace.
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project.
Praying of the success of the Nonary project. You think that's Santa? I don't think so. Santa is not that old. Santa is not that old. Santa is like at least 20, period.
With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
We don't know if Santa's actually Zero. Santa might just be like evil. Like, period, just evil. Maybe he got Botox. I don't think so, because look, this man is like
Of the Nonary game 9 years ago.
a little muscly, and Santa's kind of thin. No offense.
That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen.
Now they figure out that Ace made the Nonary games.
But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
It's because we've done this, Junpei. I know, damsel. I'm sick too, because I was like, oh my god, Ace is kind of giving him that pick, but no, I can't. He did horrible things to Lotus last chapter. I can't do this. He was horrid to my girl. He was horrid to
course.
Lotus.
I understand now.
I gotta clean my glasses because I put my fingerprint on it. There we go.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Clock it.
He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
That's his real name. Mm-hmm. Is the sequel gonna be in like a court or something? Are they gonna find them out and then like put them to jail?
Ace is Hongo?
Because if so, that's funny.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you.
How old is Snake compared to Clover? I know Clover is 18, but like, if the thing that happened with Clover and Snake was 9 years ago, where, you know, groups of 9 kids and 9 people were separated and 9 people were in a ship and 9 people were in Nevada, how old is Snake compared to Clover? I know Snake is, you know, Clover's oldest brother, but like at the same time, I just want to know the age difference because Snake looks really old. He looks like he's like Ace's age, you know? And they were talking about putting nine kids in each side, you know? Maybe that's just Ace being pale, and I'm just like, oh my god, he's pale, he looks old. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada.
Yeah, now they're talking about it.
But Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
Yeah, the ship, Gigantic.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like.
I wish she was on the same ship. She would have clocked it immediately. I know Clover, she's smart as hell.
But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
Also, them being in 2 killing games, I feel so bad for them, girl. They have went through so much. They can't take a break. I know it's been 9 years since the last one, but still. Why are they in another one? I'm sick.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I know, and for what?
But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else.
And the fact that they've survived both. Like, imagine the aura. Imagine how powerful they are.
And if you did, then I would have been forced to...
He's only 24?
9 years ago.
Bitch, he looks old as fuck. I'm so sorry, Snake. Oh my god. Look at how pale he is compared to Clover. Like, Clover's a little tan. Ace is very much pale.
I had to prevent that.
I thought he was just old. I just know they go crazy at trivia night. Stop. They are so good at puzzles. I just know it. If it's been 9 years ago, that means Clover was 9. I think we spoke about this yesterday, but that's crazy. She was just 9 years old in a killing game. And if he's 24, and the other killing game was 9 years ago in their time, then he was 24 minus 9, 20, get rid of the 4. Girl, my math skills are so bad. They're getting worse by the second. He was 15. Yeah, he was 15. Yeah, he was 15. Have I played Your Turn? I've played half of chapter 1 and then I didn't like it. I'm so sorry. No, it's not that I didn't like it. It was just like I started the series. Oh my god, I dropped my chapstick. I started the series very, very, very early on in a chapter of my life that was very hectic and chaotic. So I could not finish the game. I could not play the game is what I meant to say. You know how I took a 1 month break from this game? I had to do something. No, for Your Turn to Die, I just completely could not play it for like 2 months. And then when I didn't play it for 2 months, I was just like, who wants to watch me play this anymore? I'm not even gonna finish this game, so I didn't finish it. Maybe I'll revisit. Maybe after this game I can revisit. But I don't know. I think I might take a little break from visual novels after this, because we've been with this game for a bit.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro.
You've only watched the first 2-3 chapters, but I've heard it's fucking bad shit. I'm excited to see what would happen if I revisit the game.
Hongo
I liked it. I liked
Nijisaki Musashiro.
the art style of it. It was really fun to see.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it. Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
Oh,
What's nuts?
was he gonna talk about Ace?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it.
Oh,
My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
oh, we didn't go through the route where he told us about the boat.
You really want to know?
So I guess now he tells us, oh my god, this route that we're on really just tells us everything about this game. It really does, just everything. They tell us this Ace story, they tell us the Snake story, everything. Oh my god.
Of course.
So this really is the true ending.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh? All right, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective.
Oh my god. Fun. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi everybody. Did y'all have fun playing Mario Kart? I peeped in for a second. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for the raid, Fun. 2 days in a row. Thank you so much. If you want to raid and run, that's totally okay. We're currently playing 999. We're on the finale. We're almost close to the true ending. Very close. Let me go through the follows. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. ICFRZ. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. Kit Mason, thank you so much for the follow. Beezybug, thank you so much for the follow. Guard Jam, thank you so much for the follow. Everything's gnarly. Hi everybody. If y'all wanna stay and chill with us as we finish the final ending of this game, please feel free to do so. And also, if y'all don't know who I am, hi, my name is Diva Kizzy. I'm a variety streamer. I think that's it for my description. I really don't have anything else. I'm so sorry to say. I don't have anything else to say. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're on the finale. We're on the last final ending. And then after that, we're going to be done with this game. And I'm so excited to see how the game is going to finish. I hope it's a good ending because we've been getting constant bad endings. And I hope we finally get a good ending. We had a terrible trauma. Oh my god, I moved. We had a terrible trauma on the MC server again. What happened, Undyne? What happened? Okay, we'll go back to the game. But thank you so much, Fawn, for the raid.
It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. The slim lead brought me to the wharf.
The lime lips. Oh my god.
It was 9 years ago.
In this serious moment, the server has nothing after the geezer update. Oh shit. Is that gonna be fixed somehow? Because if not, whoa. That's really upsetting.
The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating.
Fawn's trying to back it up now. Okay, okay.
all of them
That's
children.
good. Fawn's doing backup things? Okay, good. I was investigating a mess of kidnaps. All of them have children. Oh my god, and one of the children is Akane. Apparently, Akane was kidnapped, and we didn't know this until now. Until Snake said something about Akane, and we were like, oh my god, is this the same Akane?
It all had one thing in common.
I know the music and the screams in it is really
History of one
funny.
particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. My investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
We know this. We know this from the Lotus Path. When we had to go through the torture room and he told us about this story. We know this.
So I headed to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about.
This music is eerie as fuck.
There was a bunch of movement there.
Oh, why is it kind of... I forgot about this scene. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he's the cop though, ACAB.
Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags.
It sucks because he is so fine.
The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
Is Ace being good this time? Undyne, no. That man is so rotted. So rotted. Ace is a horrible man. I'm so sorry, Undyne. Ace is such a horrible man. And you'll see why. He's talking about it now.
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
The kids,
Before
mind
I
you.
realized it,
And then if they found him.
I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
Oh, they drugged him.
A drug?
They tranquilized him.
That was my last thought.
No.
My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
Hi, Red Clouds. Pablo, welcome in.
I woke up on a hard floor.
Not Spotify DMing me.
Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink.
This is the same place that we were in during the torture room when we went through the jail cells. Like back in like May. We found this place.
A toilet with no privacy.
This is before we found like an ending.
I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh?
I know, damsels, that was so long ago.
Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time.
And then he found the vent. He heard like a noise in the vent and he checked it out, right? And there was like a bunch of
I heard a
kids.
faint voice.
And the kids were Lotus's kids! Oh my god.
The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh?
Yes, back in the torture area, the room that has the puzzle in it. When Lotus sat down on the chair, she was like, before I die, please talk to my children. And we were like, oh my god, she's an actual mom. Like, we were calling her mother as a joke, but now she's an actual mom. And then she talked about how her kids were missing on a Titanic ship. And then Seven was like, oh, I think I found your kids when I was a cop.
No.
I'm on my phone making a sandwich. Oh my god, bruh, what kind of sandwich? Gnarly. I was watching Cat's Eyes live when they were making a sandwich, and they could make a fuck ass sandwich.
5 or 6, maybe more.
I've been wondering what the fuck is going on with her having kids, but now after weeks we finally getting answers.
Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it.
Same as yesterday, Queen, mayo, pepperoni, and salami. Yes! That sounds like a good ass sandwich. I have never put pepperoni in like my sandwiches. I've only made like pizza with pepperonis on them. I feel like a pepperoni sandwich would sound so good. Yes, Robbie. Welcome in, Robbie. I just finished my apple cocktail. No! It was so good.
Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate.
Girl, he is so stupid looking, but I kind of like
I
it.
dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. Couldn't see shit.
You were in Lurker Supreme mode? That's okay, Robbie. Hey.
But I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were
DK,
coming from.
Ace, kill kids, then.
Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Wait, you said did Ace kill kids? Why did I read that as DK? My dyslexia, oh my god. That was the worst moment of dyslexia I've ever had. Did Ace kill kids? I think yes, Undyne.
Tonight, a ship
Whoa.
is set to take the
I
children
think today was just a long day. I think today was just a long day. I'm shook.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship?
I know. I don't know. Y'all, it's been worse. It's been worse.
It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids.
Horrid. I can't talk. Donkey Kong wants to kill kids, and Pauline just wants to sing. Right.
I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit?
No.
I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it.
We've seen what Clover says about you. Okay. Why did they show the toilet? Why did he show the toilet? Is this the population bomb that Pokemon was talking about? Yes.
I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly.
Wriggle on my belly is crazy.
It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl.
Me taking a duk duk. Yes, bruh.
I went from crawling like a worm in
Shout out
dirt
to the
to
Duk
skittering
Duks.
like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice.
Wait. Automatic incineration? Y'all remember when Ace got incinerated? Maybe they're in the same place. They're in door number 9. Incinerator's already used. I know. This is the same building that they were in. Incineroar, what are you doing here?
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a messy young sounding. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here?
burned to crisp like it's been 9 years. I'm assuming it's just like how Ace had it. It was just incinerating like in that one room that he was burnt to death.
I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could.
It's not the whole ship, it's just that one room, the incinerator room.
I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw.
He's in the lab.
The room had a dome up top.
Yeah, he's in the lab.
About 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for.
That's Akane! That's June!
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear.
So June was in here too. Everybody was in here except for me. Everybody has been on this ship. Is that Snake with the white hair?
Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually.
Maybe this is like Lotus's kids, because that one kind of looks like Lotus too.
Not like I can blame
Santa with the white hair, not Snake. Why do I always confuse them?
Shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself. And turned
Snake is in the middle? Oh, that's Snake. Santa with the white hair. Oh, so this is Santa.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
And that's Akane. Oh my god, everybody literally was on this ship except for us.
All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others. Private school uniform.
That is so Santa. That is literally Santa.
Who the hell are you?
That is Santa's voice. That is Santa, yeah.
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously.
So everybody has been on a ship before us. And like everybody has done the Noner games before us. Why did they pick me? What did I do?
I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Yeah, damsel. Santa, Akane... what's his name? Snake, and Lotus's kid, Nona, apparently her name is Nona,
Burned to death?
they're all here.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
Oh, that's the incinerator?
The voice spoke again.
Snake but not Clover. Clover is in the building in Nevada, apparently, not on the ship. They confirmed that before the story happened. They weren't together, which I feel like they should have been together, because she would have clocked that it was Ace immediately, and everything would have never happened.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going?
That's Clover.
Are you just
Not Clover.
He was here?
What's her name? Lotus's kid.
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it?
Nona is her name? Okay.
I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time.
Does she say that in the torture room? I feel like she does say that, Nona.
Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then...
She mentions it? Okay.
Sorry to keep
Are they
you waiting,
gone?
guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the...
Are they gone?
Back
I
in
don't
the
think
cell,
they're
I
okay.
torn the
I thought they were
bed
just
sheets
gone out of
and
nowhere.
strips, tied them together.
Y'all know this game loves a quick
bloody
teleportation
job.
moment. Yeah, there's a rope, I
All right,
guess.
just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was off.
That's Akane. That is so Akane.
There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining.
Incineration will begin 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
The wall shook a bit from the voice bounce.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! Grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail.
That's no
A
no.
girl with a red necktie.
Necktie.
Boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring.
God damn it! What's going on here?
Is that one of the big boss people?
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
They really wanted to burn those kids. It sounds like him. Maybe it is Ace. His red bloodshot eyes. Oh my god.
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
It is Ace. Oh, gag of the century. He's evil, evil bitch. He is the worst man alive. Whoa. He tried burning children.
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Can he burn instead?
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
I want him to burn instead. I know he's alive still because he's in the story, but like...
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me. No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door, but the one on the right...
That's the incinerator.
It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. The plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
That sounds like Akane.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were
Is she the one with the red
inside
tie?
Incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
No, let's not save him.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heel. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps. Our arms pumping fat and went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going.
So they cheated the system and they actually just went through door number 9 by going through an air vent. They're mine. 7's mine, actually.
We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
That is Snake. Look, he's closing his eyes. Boy in the uniform, so that's him.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
My kid sister?
Akane.
Akane's his sister?
That's strange.
Hold! Akane is his sister? Uh-uh.
I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Sister?
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. And so did the other two. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go.
He turned to go. Hey, kid, wait! I don't think they... Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket. I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs.
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
Where did she go?
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I mean, she's still with us, but like, where did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
That's why he's always with Akane, because that's his sister. Oh my god.
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway, but we rushed in after it. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard grabbed Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Oh my god, of course this is horrible, man.
Come on, goddammit, move!
She was number 5.
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside.
Oh no.
Then,
She's in the incinerator.
slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
It's been 1 minute
His fist
though.
against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in...
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18. Please evacuate the incinerator and repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Are you there?
MC servers fixed. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die! I don't want to...
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me?
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Why was he pointing the gun at Akane? Was it just like a joke? Like, was it just like a, oh, I'm
what
threatening you
happened then?
guys to open these doors for us so we can leave?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Akane was incinerated? How though? She's alive. She's with us.
Then
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
What if that's a clone? What if it's her twin sister? Akane in the yeah, opposite of Akane.
hey, are you?
Huh?
Look,
I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell, did that girl, Akane, really?
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended. And we heard something burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to... The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. And in the middle of the room, there it lay.
Her dead body?
The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Oh my god. No, that's so horrible. But that came out of nowhere.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
Sorry, the scream came out. The scream was out of nowhere. It gagged me. I was like, oh, he's actually doing that. I thought he was just gonna start sobbing. No, he screamed. Oh. Oh my god.
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
I don't think he'd know.
What does it matter to you?
Yeah.
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Oh, it is Akane. It is Akane. How the hell is she alive?
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
She was in Nevada.
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q.
Yup.
I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat. I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another
To
question.
me. No, me too, damn. So I think he's nice.
Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
Oh, not the drop.
He's Akane's brother.
Oh my god. That is actually like the biggest plot twist. I could have never guessed. I mean, I know that he was like going with Akane in every room, but I didn't think it was that serious. I just thought like, hey, I don't know, maybe that their numbers were good enough for every door. I don't know. It really does, damsel. I've been a Clover stan ever since I played this. I know. No, we love Clover. I love Clover and Lotus.
You know that?
Those are my two faves.
No, I didn't. Did you?
Santa is Japanese.
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother.
Clover and her battle axe.
But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now.
Not him, 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection.
Because he was 15, so I'm assuming that
As such,
he just doesn't
I had no
remember.
reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot.
But what? Okay, we know that Junpei and Akane were both childhood like friends. Did Junpei not recognize Santa at all? If Santa was Akane's brother, you know, I feel like he would have recognized Akane's brother since, you know, they were childhood friends. Maybe he was like over at her house and he saw her brother.
But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
Yeah, it makes more sense too.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
Yep. Now they found out.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Got me some slack.
No, I love this group. Seven, Junpei, Clover, and Snake. We are the dream team.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they?
Girl, this flowchart is never gonna finish. We are still here, and we have like this.
Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too.
Kubota blew himself up.
So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonori project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiment.
Ace is the only one that's alive.
Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant.
Add Lotus and then boom. Right.
Musashido,
Just never met him.
the
Jun
man
and
who
Junpei were both
financed the
very young.
project.
Oh, I guess so.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
Death of his sister that still exists. She's still here with us. Yes, Miss Mayhaps, we're playing 999. We're on the finale. I've been playing it since April.
That's why he killed them.
If anyone's interested on seeing my gameplay, I do have a VOD channel on YouTube that has every single VOD. Just in case you're curious. Just in case.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it?
Why are we here? Okay. It's a long story. Somebody can explain it to you. Somebody can explain it to you. It's a really long story.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Then who is the Akane we met? I don't know. There's still so many questions.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonori project.
That was rhetorical. Oh, okay. So fun fact about Akane and Santa's numbers. If they stick together, they never change.
In other words,
Oh.
Ace.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Girl, we've been here for so long. Let's go.
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker. Come on, let's.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. This place. Running through. We don't have time. Let's go. I know. Let's go, girls. Let's go. We solved it. We found it. Okay.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
Did the bomb blow?
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right. Okay, Neptune key.
Neptune
Let's see if you
key.
work.
Don't tell me there's more puzzles, please.
Yes, I think it unlocked.
I feel like with the amount of flowcharts we have. Oh, that just finished a couple of them. Yeah, we just have like 5 of them. We were here for like a second, a hot minute. Now we finished 2. Tadasemi.
It says incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Girl, the other people have obviously escaped by now. I don't think they're on the ship anymore.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that
I don't think
and the
where
door
they'll
should
be,
open.
but like they're not on the ship anymore.
Got it. Let's go.
Oh my god, it's them.
What the hell is going on?
What's happening? What's happening? Okay, we're back. We're back with the people.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
I don't trust you now that I know you died. Who are you, girl?
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so.
I know. Where's Lotus? Where's Ace? Where's?
So glad.
Is she evil too? I feel like she is evil.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
That's wild to say. She died. Now Santa's crying. What does he want?
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Did he shoot himself?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took
What? Isn't that obvious?
Ace.
I took the gun.
Oh my god. Now he's aiming it at Lotus. And now it's a mess. Right. We got it. We've seen this. We've seen this image. It's always Lotus. It's always Lotus. It's always Lotus. My fave.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you.
Do you think Akane blames her brother and the creator of the Norio games for her death? So she's trying to get revenge on everyone for leaving her behind?
Do you have any idea how much I've
I don't know. I don't think so.
Can you even begin to understand my pain?
I know, Lotus did nothing. Leave her alone. How much I've suffered. Can you even understand? Girl, what have you suffered? You've suffered nothing. You've done the exact opposite. You've oh my god. This man is horrible.
Prosopagnosia, right?
Junpei is clocking. Yes. You can't even serve body tea in the death game without some man put. Exactly, Miss Mayhap. Sick and twisted.
Another irritating insect.
Ugh.
And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Where? Go where?
First is one. Give me your hand.
Oh my god, leave Lotus alone. Oh, she's done nothing. I feel like somebody's gonna die in this moment, but I hope it's not Lotus.
8.
You're face blind.
With this. 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
He took it. Yeah, we know.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
AKA Santa.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending.
Is he just gonna leave Lotus after he pointed the gun at her?
I suggest
Girl.
you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Wait!
What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
Oh, is it because the bracelet is not the actual number? Are you... Leave her alone! Oh my god! What?
Now open!
Oh my god.
No! What is this? What? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Because it's not the right numbers, you dumbass. I no longer like Ace. Okay, thank God, Undyne.
Now!
Ooh! Wait. Okay, 7! Wait. He just punched Ace. Are we in the good? Are we in the good? Lotus, are you okay?
Oh, That was close.
Get the gun.
Too close.
Get the gun.
Thank you, Seven.
Get the gun. Get the gun away from him, please.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
The detective. Period.
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
I need to see a CG of Lotus standing over Ace pointing the gun at his head. Right.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives.
Yep.
1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. He was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki, chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake.
I still don't know why.
That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
Why was he dressed up in Snake's clothing?
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki?
Uh-huh. Dumbass.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake.
Sure, dressing like Snake is the implication. I know, but like it's still a little
was
confusing.
One of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the Red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
And you killed him.
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
I know. Junpei clocked his tea very well.
Alive?
Yep.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that
Brev, thank you so much.
you wanted me dead.
I appreciate it, Brev.
Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there.
And you killed him.
Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Right.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
How does he not have any blood on him?
One blow was all it took.
And that was soon to be Clover's battle axe.
And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after.
Mm-hmm.
Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it.
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1, there are 2 ways you might survive
Oh!
this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary.
Oh, wait, no, this isn't the same paper from the safe.
The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh, so he was basically threatened by the captain. The captain put him into this game and he was like, either you win or you tell people that you did the nonary games 9 years ago. That you're responsible for the 19 kidnapped children.
Simply look into the camera and
Oh.
repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please.
Oh my god.
0.
Oh my god. That was Santa.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else.
When is the captain tied up is wild, I know. Maybe that's why Zero said he lost in the other end, because he was never able to get that confession. I think so, yes, damsel. That's weird though, because Santa leads him to this place where he's obviously not anywhere near the captain's quarters, where he could do the confession.
If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Oh my god.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen.
So all the bosses, not all of like the big bosses that were the people that were helping with the nonary games were all drugged, and they were all in the ship with Ace.
But yes.
And he killed all of them, mind you.
This was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3
Yeah,
people and keep the blood
Breb.
off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Oh, wait. Junpei is really eating this sequence up. He is revealing everybody's identities.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Is he gonna pull another gun? I don't know. If she has if he has another gun, please don't pull another gun.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing. No, I guess there's two things you got wrong.
I don't know, Breb. This game can do anything at this point.
Number one, I ain't Zero.
Oh, okay. So who's actually Zero?
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
So he was the traitor, basically.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Is Zero Akane?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say two things?
Is it Akane?
You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
Wait. In the other ending, Akane was on the floor and she was like, I'm about to die, Junpei. And then he left the room, came back, and she was gone, and a smoke bomb happened. Wait, Akane, no. If she's actually Zero, that would be really funny.
To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Where did she go?
Oh, my head.
No, don't, please.
Feels like it's gonna pop.
Is she actually Zero? That would be such a gag.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken.
I know,
for
Haru.
someone
I don't know why
supposed
they
to be
did
in
that.
Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He got... Oh. He knew because Slash knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside down Y. The river flows from top to bottom from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about these downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river. Who is this? Even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am the 9th letter of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I? But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. And who was that? Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go? Santa! Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
He has a gun. I told y'all! Oh, he got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the table on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head. Now look at this angle. I wish it was Lotus instead. Very much so.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off of him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either. But he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered door with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it. That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? They're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens. Who is this?
Damn. Well,
I guess this is
Junpei. This door
Junpei.
isn't opening anytime soon.
I guess this is like Junpei's head or something.
You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
The incinerator? Yeah.
No, you can't be serious.
Maybe we can still get through door number 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2, 4, 5, 7 plus 8 equals 26, 2. Girl, is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Oh, look, it's Clover's math time. Why is there no voice acting for this part? Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. She doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Seven's got it from her. Maybe now I can get to look at what she was writing. Let's see. 2 plus 4 plus 5 equals 11. Oh my god, 18. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7.
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
No! I am not leaving. I am staying. No. Oh my god, no.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh my god. No one tell Nick again.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
No, Lotus, no.
God damn it, you idiot! Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
He sure doesn't have much confidence.
Yeah, if there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Right, me too, girl.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Okay, good. I did not want to go through that storyline. If I did that library stupid puzzle and did everything just for Lotus to die,
That being said, however,
I would be crying.
However,
I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier, at the Red.
oh yeah.
No! What is this? Why?
Oh my god, I still can't believe he was using her like that.
The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it
Oh my
did
God.
open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
I know, Ace dragging her like a ragdoll sent me too.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. I was watching. This is Akane Vision! It says this in the corner. I didn't even see it. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. Awesome reveal if you're wondering why there's adventure mode and novel mode. It's because they were Junpei and Akane's POVs. Oh! Oh, this twist was missed by me the first time. All of the narration you got that darkens the entire screen is not Junpei from the start of the game. It's Akane. Back on the DS version, it was the narration on the top screen. But on PC, it was... Oh! So anytime you click this to look at the screen, it was Akane's vision. Started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That's when my resonance with him began. My resident event melted into him when we became one inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future, but I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present and the other one was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
Oh my god, look at all the children. That was my brother Oi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Hurry up!
We ran down a straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got into a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we would gather around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me.
He's talking about Clover.
Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
It says her birthday was... Oh my god. I feel so bad for her. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. Oh my god. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is... well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her.
Oh my god. Am I about to cry?
Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover.
But Akane, she was supposed to be in Building Q, but they put her in here by accident. And this is Lotus's daughter.
For their sake, we have to survive. If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another.
So he was there. Snake was there, and he heard those words that Snake said. And he was acting like he was dumb when Clover said that.
If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these.
Oh my god. They're a promise between friends. He gave a clover to each of us, and I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split them into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Snake said to him, like 6 hours later, his sister was dead. His sister died. Oh, yeah. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number, 9, but this time it was only 1. But if there was only 1 door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gone bad enough already, the doors closed. Just like how we are right now.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat, emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother always swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, that's when, 7 opened up. High up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. I said, your fucking baby's gonna burn. Stop! It was all... 9 years later, we would call him
Don't worry,
7.
kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
Bye, Roche. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up a spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, and Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't want to stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
No, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had with me when we passed through the vent. Then had I dropped it as we slid out. I had to go back, I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later, I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the stairs. I waited until they were out of sight, then I ran. I moved as quickly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around
There
frantically.
it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor as I ran back towards the stair in freedom. But then he opened up and snatched her up and led her inside the incinerator. I'm sick. It was Hangu. Yeah, that was Ace. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful.
Mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
We must continue.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo off of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open. My brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came 7 and Snake. He cried my name as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. Then,
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched, but those fists never reached Hongo. With a cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket, removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as I thought, as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later... Oh my god, the door's closed! The 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran towards the door 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice. My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I can. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
And it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
Oh my god, we're back here.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
Oh yeah, she wasn't with us. I'm so sorry, Lotus.
It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Girl, she... honestly, I would be confused too.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Well, duh.
What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well...
Oh my god, that's the first time Clover has ever been clocked.
God damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. What is this? What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
It's Akane vision again.
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up of it. Oh wait, this is... It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. Oh, look at her. She's crying. No. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons, but I'm sure that'll... Huh? Well, at least it's on now. Oh my god, it really is a switch. Who said switch? Undyne. It's a switch. This is the Nintendo 0.5. Nintendo Switch 0.5. Before the first one came out, there was actually a Nintendo Switch 10 years before that. Believe it or not.
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of letters and numbers scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 5.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle,
The incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright. Puzzle, how do you know? How do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice. Why is...
Incineration will begin in...
I don't understand why Junpei's...
13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I started at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I started at the screen. I completely... Was Junpei also in Building Q? Did he know Clover? Because she has connections to Junpei. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured... I mean, I would not assume so. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window and the entry door was a face, frightening, evil face. Oh my god, ew. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Ah, don't know what to do.
Oh, she's connected to present Junpei? Oh my god.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
Oh my god. Horrid. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
you're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my. How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty, you see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Is the puzzle?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
Ugh.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't
Hi,
I?
Comment.
Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you
Just
haven't
like
solved
Junpei.
the puzzle, you can't enter your number.
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
Yeah, Ace and Santa, 1 and 3.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Oh my god. No, I feel so bad now.
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
Ugh. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweaty, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. And so this was a puzzle. I reached into my pocket, wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Oh my god. Okay, we're back to the future.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They are in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her.
Akane! Shit. Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Oh my god. Past and future were talking to each other. I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he said that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration.
Oh my god, wait, I get it now too!
7 minutes.
Chubby, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incineration.
Got it.
I'm gonna get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary games were held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is 0 is Akane Kurashiki. Oh my god, she is 0! She recreated the history of the future and she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. Oh my god. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much I had time left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
I genuinely look on her. My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, time to get work, Junpei. Oh my god, am I doing this by myself? No, IGN! Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap there, but there's lots more to stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Oh my god. I think this is Junior Jumble. I don't understand either, damsel. Oh my god, I'm like very confused. I guess I gotta search up how to solve this, because I don't think I know. On the DS version of this, they make you solve a Sudoku upside down that way when you flip through DS, you're playing. Oh, Kit. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think they had to change this for the PC version, but let me just quickly... Oh my god, what's her name? Akane Puzzle 999 PC version. On the DS, the top screen is Junpei and the bottom screen is Akane. Oh. Final puzzle solution. I found a video for it. It's only 1 minute, so let me see how he does it. Seek a way out. Switch 1. That's the 1. And then P. And then 3 with the S. And then 5 with the W. And then 7 with the R. 999, a bunch of 9s. Oh my god. Success. Please enter the password. And that is... Let me see what this man says. Password is just 9. Solve the final question in 999.
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did. Now I just have to press enter.
I wish I could see her screen too. That would have been really cool.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will.
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, we did it! How are we gonna get out though?
Jumpy!
Exactly, comment. IGN did that to me. Me and IGN have a connection. Jumpy.
Worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that, but I'm so glad, so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my face, from my eyes, and nodded, yeah, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your life, guys.
Junpei.
Okay?
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit?
What the
Why isn't it
shit?
stopping?
What the shit? Maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
That carries a 9.
Seek a way out. Seek a door.
Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right numbers into the red.
Incineration will begin 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can trust me on this one, or we are fucked. No time to explain, just go.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9,
8, 7,
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2. Y'all are so slow.
Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh my god, that was close. They did it. Thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Are we leaving Snake behind? And Ace, I guess. Period. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. You've still got to find the dead. There we go. Oh my god, we did it. We escaped. We're past door 9.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
But that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. I don't like knowing all of Junpei's thoughts now. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head weirdly. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Now we're in Akane vision. It opened for her. How is this gonna go? Her brother was crying when we saw the vision. I don't know. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and I leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Oh, so they're okay. Girl.
Akane!
I thought she burned and somehow her soul from the past years told us the puzzle. I don't know. I buried my face into his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to count down to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I stopped. The dead was only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets I left, the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd call 7 in 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Oi was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off, running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
Yes! Look at Lotus running. I don't know why that made me laugh.
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus
The
7
blur
plus
on
8
her
is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9.
And how about base 16?
0 through after 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G...
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
If 2 plus 2 equals 4,
K is
and 5
20,
plus 5 equals 10,
M
what
is
the fuck is
22.
this?
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Oh! I mean, I understand, but at the same time, I don't because I don't know what Q, like I don't know the actual, yeah, whatever.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
And they were making Japanese people do this. They didn't need to do all this. Q is the 17th letter of the alphabet. Q's digital root is 8, the same as 26's digital root. Oh. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Okay. Wait, bruh, it is the dream team. We literally just added Lotus to the team. Snake, Clover, Junpei, Seven, and Lotus. Oh my god, we are the dream team. Wait, I love it. I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. Oh my god! We're free! Another fun thing, in Japanese, 9 is pronounced the same way as Q. So when Zero says to find the number 9 door to escape, he's actually saying Q. Oh! In English, the meaning is lost a little bit. That makes more sense. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Oi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. It was so happy, I felt like I could melt. I was so happy, I felt like I could melt. My heart was at pace. My heart was at pace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped are leaving the ship. We're finally able to escape from the gigantic. Oh, so none of the kids died. Okay, good. I mean, I would assume. I mean, didn't they say there was a girl that died? No. On a distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Oi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it. No, that wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. AKA Junpei. Or Q, if you will, damsel. Yes, finally air. Oh my god, Junpei and sunsets. Sunshine. Damn, the sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait, no way. You've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Building Q! In Nevada! That was... It looks like a ship.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
Oh my god. How does Clover... Oh, I mean, I would assume that it looked the same.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? All of our things, our bracelets, are all dead. Melted. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's the inside of you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. I don't know, damsel. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Ooh. Huh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Where is she though? That's the main question. Where is she? Don't end the story here. Don't end the story. No. Don't tell me. They're ending it here. They didn't even explain anything else. No. I want to know what happened. Is there like a cutscene at the end? It's showing everything that we got. Every single cutscene that we got. Ugh. There's another scene. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. Oh my god, this game was so much fun. Such a good visual novel, and I didn't even know about this game until this year. Oh my god. This was so much fun. And look, it's Jumpy! It's Junpei. That was him as a kid with Akane. Yeah, there are sequels that we're gonna play, but we're gonna take a break between them because I don't want to go into the sequels immediately, just to take a quick little cute break. And then we're gonna play the sequels. The first sequel, and then we're gonna take another break, and then the last sequel, and then we're done with the whole franchise, hopefully. There is a cutscene. Let's see what this is.
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
It's Junpei. Junpei and Akane.
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Junpei and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute at first.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and the gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now we're screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. And I still can't believe we let her drive. Clover is driving.
This is so fun!
Oh, she would fuck up Mario Kart World.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Yes.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Yes, Lotus and Clover at the the front seats. They ate that. They ate that.
And Clover,
Right, damsel, right.
no
She
need to
is a
slow
soft serve toad at main. There's no need to slow down, Clover.
The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
The car Santa and June are in.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we? Sure thing.
Oh shit. God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. Now it's back to Akane Vision. It's a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling
You
lumps.
couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the
They
wind.
asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbit. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I...
Honestly, yeah, damsel. I kind of like them now. I know I was shitting on them a lot, but like, it was just an instinct.
There's still some stuff I don't get.
It was just a natural instinct. I too would fuck up someone if they were doing shit to a kid. Right, me too. Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Eighth, well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
I guess I
He's
could.
still in the trunk, I assume?
Oh, he's still with us? Ew, drop him off. We can't because, oh yeah, we're putting him in jail. He is still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes look just empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces.
Shut up!
Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic then perhaps I could see faces.
Shut up. Ew. Not a good excuse, mind you.
By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
He put the tape on him. Junpei ate that. Junpei ate that. I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. And during the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic.
Right, damsel, right.
I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Oh my god, Hangu is talking. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Oh, this is before the events of the ship, because she had that doll in the ship. Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm towards me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so.
Oh my god. Oops.
Oh, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
After June!
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and...
Aww.
I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay.
I know, damsel.
How about we call
The
it
same
June,
voice
then?
actor. The same voice actor, but they changed the pitch of his voice.
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this. It me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are.
Oh my god, that's why they have visions of each other, because of the voodoo doll.
So here, take.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
What are y'all talking about? What's happening? I was crying, tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Ah. The sky was beautiful crimson red as it melted down the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in the warm light of evening, just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. Now we're back to Junpei Vision. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now as June. How? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what 7 remembers? Snake makes sense because he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But 7... But 7, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was that what you told me the truth, 7? You look satisfied. No, no way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
Huh?
What? Hmm?
Oh my god, that's them. That's Alice! Wait, that's Sabrina Carpenter! In Manchild, the music video. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pouted down on her head. Wait! The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. It's Alice! Stop. That's funny. Is it actually her? And no! We don't even get Alice. We don't even get Alice. What the hell? I wanted to see Alice. I got the end. I finished all the scenarios in 999. Oh my god, you guys. Look, it's all of them. We're complete. We finished the whole flow chart. Oh my goodness. We didn't do this one, but it's okay. It could have just been, you know, it's just the submarine ending, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to go back and do that. But we finished all the endings. All the endings in this one is long as hell. Oh my goodness. Whew. What if I saw the intro cinematic for the second game as like a little teaser? Should I watch it? Or is it like spoiler heavy? Like, is it a lot of spoilers? Can I watch it for the people who know what happens in the second game? Should I watch the trailer or the intro cinematic? Can I go back? I don't want to be here anymore. Should be fine? Okay. I mean, I'm assuming I'm done, so I just need to leave the room. It's probably fine, but like I wouldn't. Okay. I think you should save it. No, that's not gonna be good. Okay, I don't think I should watch it. I feel like I'm gonna leave it all a secret. I'll leave it all a secret. A secret. A secret. I'll keep it all a secret, okay? I'll keep it all a secret for next time I go back into the franchise. But that was it for 999. Oh my god! That was the last ending. Whoa, we finally finished this game and it's been only 2 months. It's all out of context to tantalize you. Maybe watch it when you start. Yeah, I'll watch it when I start. I'll watch it when I start. Because we're not starting now. We're starting like, I don't know, maybe like September. I don't want to give any promises because some things can happen. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the end. My favorite little tidbit is that in the other endings, Akane had a fever and eventually disappeared because in those timelines, Junpei had never saved her from the incident. Yes! That's what we were talking about. I think I said that when I figured out that Akane was like a thing. That's so cool though. We never saw her though after we saved her, basically. We saw Alice though. That was really fun. She was Sabrina Carpenter in the Man-Child music video. That was funny. She put her thumb out and everything. I wonder if that was just Junpei's mind. No, the other characters reacted too. But yeah, okay. YouTube. Let's go to this chatting screen. How about that? Let's go to the chatting screen and I'll put some music in the back as we talk. YouTube. Oh my god, that was a full-on ride. We went through so much just to finish this game. So many endings, so many deaths, so many puzzles, but we finally finished. Thank you all so much for watching this VOD. Bye, YouTube! That was me falling into the door number Q. Letter Q, sorry. Bye, YouTube.